welcome to an all-new episode of Edible Eds. Hey everybody, happy Friday, how's it going?
My life is good, really good. I get to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. and make some soup. It's the best. Love it.
Before we get this episode going, I just want to take a moment just to say the world's a really crazy place. One of my jobs here at as Edible Ed is to teach you how to cook, how to feel less intimidated in the kitchen, to feel like you deserve to be there, like that's your spot, because it is. It's your spot. You're the chef when you're cooking. But I also feel another task of mine is to spread love like butter. And I'm asking everyone watching to also do that same thing. Just do one little act of kindness every day, something that you might not normally do. Maybe talk to somebody new, maybe donate some time or some money to a worthy cause. I challenge you, go out and spread love like butter, everybody. We continue to just affect our little circle of influence, and everyone affects their little circle of influence, and it multiplies out. The world will be such a better place. It will also be a much more delicious place. Yum. On this week's all-new episode of Edible Eds, I'm going to be making one of Emma Bites and Mickey Munchie's favorite really quick meals.
Can I do something real quick? Oh. 3, 2, 1.
It's just a couple ingredients thrown together in a wok, and you become a wok star.
Just raise it! 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 Just raise it!
We're gonna slice up some really simple veg using our brand new Nakano knife. If you want to get slicing like Edible Ed, definitely check the link down below and get your own Nakano knife. We're gonna be making stir-fried veggies with some delicious garlic shrimp. And like I mentioned before, it's a couple ingredients that probably, to be honest with you, the mise en place, which is the fancy French term for getting all of your ingredients lined up, everything in its place, that's probably gonna take the most time, is mising out your ingredients, because cooking it's gonna happen in a snap of the fingers. So I'm gonna snap my fingers so I snap my mouth shut so we could get cooking. Who's ready to veg out with me?
Let's get this recipe going, but first get your very own Nakano knife by clicking the link below. It's the perfect tool to have in your kitchen, chef. You're welcome. Let's slice up some zucchini. First, slice off the bottom and stem, but not necessarily in that order. Then, slice down the middle and cut half circles. Forcibly remove your zucchini so we can slice some not so creepy creminis. Beckon the Triforce of mushrooms before mising out some red onion. Trim the top and remove at least the first layer, if not more. Those outer layers tend to be hard and not so delicious. Trim the root and slice off some juliennes. Clear the deck, me hearties! Lastly, smash and slice and dice some garlic. We love garlic, so I mised out about 6. Wok, don't run to your stove. Make sure to have all your ingredients and tools nearby because we're going to be cooking at Ed speed. I got my stir-fry spatula, olive oil ghee, Edible Ed magic dust, and a bowl to place our cooked food in. Get your wok ripping hot and add in some olive oil ghee and swirl it around. Once it shimmers, it's time to go. We're going to start with the items that cook the fastest, which is our shrimp. Carefully place a couple pounds of shrimp in, followed by Edible Ed magic dust and the garlic. Cook for about 1 minute or until they barely turn pink. We're going to be cooking in stages and we need to season at every step. Nobody wants bland food, yo. Remove to your beautiful bowl and get ready for round 2. A little bit more olive oil ghee and then your onions and Edible Ed magic dust. Cook for about 1 minute or until the edges of the onions caramelize slightly. We still want some texture. Those zucchinis are next. Make sure to not overcrowd your wok. If you do, you'll be steaming more than sauteing. There's no rush when caramelization is a must. Mushrooms in. The cooking order is also important because the mushrooms, being the little sponges they are, will absorb all the flavors from the previous rounds of cooking. We want to cook these babies until they reduce about half, about 4 minutes or so. All the kids in the pool. Mix to combine. Time to plate, bowl. Serve hot over rice or noodles or just by itself. Will you look at that? Oh my gosh, that looks incredible. Who's ready to eat? I'm ready to eat. Let's eat.
The world will be a better place if you just keep spreading love like butter. If one person's house is smaller than a bigger person's house, doesn't mean that you have to say something and be jealous. You should be grateful. And plus, be grateful that you have these recipes that will make your stomach go on a fun roller coaster.
You ready to go on a fun food roller coaster?
I am, but this is one of my favorite meals of all time.
Alright, here we go.
Did I get some onion in there? Yeah. The shrimp gives a big hit, a good one. Home base. I don't know why I said home base. Who knows? The onion gives it a big crunch. My favorite is the mushroom and zucchini. And the onions. I think of my mouth as a factory. The tongue, it goes on your tongue. Then it goes in your big teeth, not your sharp ones, the smashers. And then it goes on the big ones. And then you swallow. This is a great recipe because it really gives a hit. Home base. Bye. Love you. Heading out.
It's time for some egg bites. Whoa! Holy smokes! Look at that, everybody. Wow, man, that looks good. Jeez, it smells so good. So this stir fry is really versatile. You could serve it as is, or you could serve it over some rice or over some noodles. That's the cool thing about this recipe. You can make it your own, and you could serve it however you want.
What do you mean by that?
It's time for some head bites. Yeah, a little bit of everything. My favorite, to be honest with you,
Nobody cares!
the onions. I love me some grilled onions.
Nobody cares!
Look, man, I don't know who told you that, you can't make fancy food at home. Don't believe all those people saying that you can't cook, because you can. Anybody could make that.
Are you sure? I'm Buzz Lightyear. I'm always sure.
I love making this meal because I love messing with textures. I love having multiple kinds of textures in my meal. This meal is a perfect blend of a nice crisp exterior of the veg, but also it's nice and tender once you bite through it. The shrimp are perfectly cooked, have a nice little garlic punch.
Shrimps are pretty rich.
Like I can still taste it in my mouth. So I'm gonna go finish that bowl. Bye.
Where are you going?
Home.
Thanks for watching this all new episode of Edible Lids. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. Make sure to spread love like butter, everybody. Check all the links down below. Get your own Nakano knife, all that cool stuff. And I will see you here next week. Bye, everybody. I hope you had a lot of fun vegging out with me.
This is not a graveyard. What house? Okay.
Hey, what's up, Emma Bites?
Hi.
What's going on, dude?
Not much.
Are you hiding something from me? What is that?
So, I think that's like a factory. And fun facts. Did you know the mashers are meant for meat? Not meat, but softer things like zucchinis. And these vampire teeth are for shrimp, meat, seafood, and harder things. And of course, your tongue's for taste buds. You have bumps on your tongue, and the sides are your taste buds. So, and of course, your tongue is also for licking. It's crazy how your mouth functions and how food functions.